politics now. President Trump used social media today to claim without any evidence that U.S. elections are, quote, rigged. There's also news tonight about the 2020 election. CBS's Willie James Enman is in West Palm Beach, Florida, near the president's home with the latest developments. Willie James, good evening.
Jerika, good evening to you. Today, a federal judge ruled Department of Justice records related to the recent seizure of 2020 election ballots and documents from Fulton County, Georgia, must be unsealed by Tuesday. This raid at an election.
It's funny, we have the spy queen of America went to Georgia. The devil went down to Georgia. She was looking for a soul to steal. She was in a bind. She was way behind. She was looking for make a deal. So she broke into the Georgia Fulton County, a black neighborhood, and stole their ballots. And now we got one hell of a time with Tulsi Gabbard, that harlot.
Election hub 11 days ago, sparking new criticism from Democrats as the Trump administration zeroes in on voting in America.
The whole thing stinks to high heaven. And the fact is, Donald Trump cannot get over the fact that he lost Georgia in 2020, that he lost the election in 2020.
Last week, officials in Georgia also asked the federal court to order the FBI to return ballots and documents that were seized. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard's attendance at the raid drawing questions from law.
Yeah, it's a questionable thing to have Tulsi Gabbard there. What a strange thing. It's enough to make you go, you know, the CIA, they ain't got the best track record with Americans trusting them. Do you trust the CIA? I know we got a lot of magtards. Let's do a quick poll in the chat. Yes or no? Trust the CIA? Do you trust the CIA to spy on people in America? Because the top dog, bitch? The top bitch over at female dog, like an actual word, you know. The top dog of the CIA, Tulsi Gabbard, director of DNI, Department of National Intelligence. She was there. What's she doing there? Nope. I get a lot of no's. I want to see a magtard. Do you think 6'7"? You think the 6'7"'s got it? 6'7". Look at this. Nah, this ain't shady at all. Totally normal. Top spy in America, just totally normally standing there, overseeing something that shouldn't. That's just happening with the United States. What's going on with this? No one knows? Okay.
Lawmakers.
I believe she has been totally inappropriate, showing up on a domestic criminal investigation in Georgia around voting machines.
Well, somebody had to show up, and everyone else said no. So Tulsi Gabbard said, "I'll do it, boss." And so they put her in. I think that's really what happened, but it isn't a good look to have the CIA doing weird illegal shit inside of America because, you know, we don't trust the CIA. The CIA is supposed to be doing weird illegal shit in other countries, not our country. What the fuck is the CIA doing here? Why is the CIA here? Why did you bring the spooks? What's going on?
Battle looms as President Trump has said he wants to take over elections from Democratic-run areas with the November midterms on the horizon.
If a state can't run an election, I think the people behind me should do something about it.
I think the people behind me should do something about it. Fuck the Constitution. Why do you guys hate the Constitution so much? Like, I'm not, you know, I want to overthrow the government, but like, you guys hate America. You hate it. Like, that's the American experience is outlined in the Constitution. It's our whole thing. It's what keeps us from going full on Hitler mode. That's the thing. That's the barrier. That is the bastion of hope. The Constitution. That's all we have. That's why I put it on the wall behind me. This is the Constitution right here. You see it? There's the Constitution on my wall behind me. It's a revolutionary battlefield with the Constitution in the sky. I designed that just because I love the Constitution. I love that it's a living, breathing document. And when it's wrong, we change it. You know, obviously black people aren't only 3/5 of a human being. We got to change that shit. And so we did. We changed it. Obviously, people shouldn't be slaves. So we changed that we sort of changed it. We got rid of some slavery. Some slavery we made illegal in America because of the Constitution. Pretty cool, right? We have the freedom of speech, freedom to bear arms, freedom to not quarter soldiers. We have the freedom of privacy, and we have the freedom to due process. Those are the top 5, man. Those top 5 amendments, I like them. They protect me from the fascists. That's the one thing, because we're always going to be a little fascist in America. Our republic is pretty fascist. But we are protected by the Constitution. As long as we all follow the Constitution, we shouldn't have Hitler time. We shouldn't be able to ever go that far. But Donald Trump hates the Constitution, thinks that we should no longer have the Constitution. Hates it. ICE has violated all of the 10 First Amendments, the Bill of Rights. Every amendment in the Bill of Rights, ICE has violated, Donald Trump has violated. What an embarrassment.
claims the president is referring to the SAVE Act. Today, in a post on Truth Social, the president once again claimed America's elections are rigged and stolen, while calling on Republicans to pass the legislation. CBS News election and law contributor David Becker.
We're seeing disinformation being spread, in this case by the president of the United States, targeted at his own supporters, at others who might not like the outcome of elections, and unfortunately some are believing it.
The bill would implement photo ID requirements when voting. Americans would also need to provide proof of citizenship when registering to vote. It's already illegal for non-citizens to cast ballots in federal elections.
Now, the Constitution gives states the power to carry
Constitution, that pesky old document. We aren't listening to the Constitution. Donald Trump hates the Constitution. Magdards hate the Constitution.
out elections, but Congress can make laws regulating the process. The SAVE Act has already passed in the House, but it faces an uphill battle, Jerika, in the Senate.
All right, Willie James, thanks so much. Governor, later this
Wow. Well, there you go. Violating the Constitution. Who gives a shit, right? I mean, he only has to do this type of thing. He wants to do it in 15 counties. That's an interesting number because about, 6 months ago, I was saying that in 2026 that he would change it in 12 counties, I said. In 12 counties, if they can federalize the elections or make it so people don't want to vote or have martial law in 12 counties, that you can successfully steal the 2026 election. And I think that's what he's going to do. Now Donald Trump is tipping his card. He's a card tipper, this guy. He's like the worst guy to commit crimes with. He's always just like, I think that we should take all the guns away. I mean, the guy's always saying shit right out loud. He's a clowny motherfucker. He's like the worst guy to commit crimes with. He's like, that one clown. You're like, man, this guy's going to snitch on me. Donald Trump, mad snitch energy. Oh, man, super duper snitch energy on that motherfucker. Look, he wears all that makeup like a clown and he snitches on his friends. Oh, man, don't do crimes with Donald Trump. He'll throw you to the wolves. Look at all the people who have to do time because of Donald Trump. All the people who have done time because Donald Trump, they helped him on his crimes. And he rolled on them. Snitch. Listen, Donald Trump hates the Constitution. That's it. Hates it. And he wants to steal the 2026 election by federalizing or hindering the votes in about 12 counties.